Hello and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the colouring pencils that I use when drawing. Now I use the Polychromo pencil range from Faber-Castell. I'm going to be talking to you about why I use those pencils in today's video and some of the drawbacks as well. Faber-Castell make art supplies, not just pencils but also pens, pastels, brushes and sharpeners and pads of paper and things like that. They have two colouring pencil ranges. They have a cheaper range, which is mainly aimed at children and for people who just want to do general colouring. And there's also a more expensive range for artists who want to produce artwork that wants to last. And this range is called the Polychromos. You can buy the tins with 12, 24, 36, 60 or 120 pencils in each tin. And obviously that means that you can buy a cheaper tin and get an experience of what it's like to use these pencils. They also sell some of their pencils in some presentation cases in sets of 48, 72 or 120. And the presentation cases look amazing, although buying the case does add about £100, $100 the price of the pencils, which is a bit much really. Now I've got three different tins to show you. The first tin I have is the 24 tin. This sells for about £33 or $50 from Amazon. On the back of each tin, you have all the colours inside a tin. You also have an explanation about the pencil itself. The case has a really nice matte finish to it, which I really like. Inside, you can see the colours that come with this set. A really nice range. It's a great starter set. This is the set that I started with, and it helped me to realise that I really like this type of pencil. But after a while you will find, just like I did, that there are some really annoying missing colours here. So I moved up to the next set I bought, which is the 60 pencil set. This cost me about £78, which is about, I can see on Amazon in the US, it's about $116 now, which is still a lot cheaper than the £130 that Faber-Castell sell it on their official website. Again, on the back of the case, they have all the colours in the set. And inside, with the bigger range, it means they can't get them all in one set, so you can use these handles to pull out the whole set and you can see all 60 colours in one place. Now I really like this tin because it has organised all the colours into groups, which makes it so much easier to use. One of the things I really like about the Faber-Castell Polychromos is that the pencils feel and look really high quality. So for example, if I were to get this pencil and show you, you can see it's actually lacquered in the colour that the lead produces, which is really useful. And also it's got this beautiful golden lettering on the pencil itself, which really feels high quality. And it's also carried on the back with the name of the colour and also the colour number as well. This colour number is really useful because it's the number that you'll use to order the same colour in the future, because you will use up these pencils eventually. One of the drawbacks of Polychromos, unfortunately, is that sometimes if you're using these pencils with an overhead light, perhaps it's in the evening, the light will catch the gold lettering and will make it a bit difficult to actually read. Now, I really like this set. Again, I encountered the problem, which is that I found that there were still some colours missing. So I upgraded to this final set, which is 120. And this is the full pencil set. Faber-Castell sell 120 Polychromos altogether, so that every colour they make is in this tin. And you can see it's a lot bigger and it's a lot heavier. This is not the sort of tin that you would want to carry in your backpack. You can see how heavy this tin is though. Cue camera shake. Okay, very heavy. And also compare it in terms of thickness with the 60 tin, and you can see how much deeper it is. Now, however, it does have all 120 pencils in, and you can see how wonderful it is. There's no handles in the middle, unfortunately. That's because they have these little tassels instead. You pull them out and you can get all of the colours out in one go. Look at that, amazing. So this is the most expensive set. This cost me £180. That was a couple of weeks ago. Looking on Amazon now, they're selling it for £230. In America, you're going to get it for about $200. Look on Amazon and keep checking back, and every so often the price will dip down. Now these are oil-based colouring pencils rather than wax-based, which is much more common for colouring pencils. Now what that means is that they are harder, stronger, and they don't snap so easily, and also they can be layered on top of each other. These pencils tend to smudge less than wax-based pencils. Polychromos are oil-based pencils rather than the wax of, say, Prismacolor, so they don't smudge. They're also much easier to sharpen. Now, one of the advantages is that because there's only 120 colouring pencils in this set, it's much more likely that the stores you go to will have the full set for individual purchase. I tend to buy my supplies when I'm in the shops around town. I go to, in Britain, a place called Cass Arts, which have lots of branches. As I live in London, I also go to this really nice art shop called London Graphic Centre near Covent Garden. And I really like these two shops because they sell every single Polychromo individually for about £1.90, which is so useful when you want to replace a pencil. Now, some of the drawbacks: the colours in the Polychromos are not as intense or as vibrant as, say, Prismacolor. They're amazing colours here, but there are very more intense selection. They have a smaller range of colours. The full set of Prismacolor comes to about 150 colour pencils, and also the Polychromos are quite expensive when you compare them with their rivals. So I really love the Faber-Castell Polychromos, and I think that they are a really nice range of colours to use. I think that if you're going to be doing colouring pencil work, it's best to try and buy a small set of Faber-Castell Polychromos or maybe Prismacolor and decide which you like. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe, and goodbye.